Okay, this is definitely going to be my biggest Disney pin haul video. Ooh. So are you guys familiar with the app Whatnot? I have a love-hate relationship. You can probably see why. I'm fairly new to it within the last month or two. So for those that aren't familiar, it's an app pretty much for live auctions. So instead of like an eBay auction where like a week goes by, they are live auctions. So somebody might hold up a pin and be like, you like this pin? Ready, set, go. And 15 seconds goes by and whoever bids the highest gets that pin. Oh, very dangerous, very easy to just swipe. And it's not just for Disney pins. I also find myself following, like there's people who clean out like estate sales or storage lockers. So you just have no idea what might pop up on there. So you can follow different sellers. I will say, especially with the Disney pin sellers, they're not like scammy, slimy sellers just out to get your money. They are wonderful people, wonderful, knowledgeable people of the Disney community. I learned so much about pins just by watching. Sometimes I say, okay, I'm just gonna watch, I'm not gonna buy anything, but that never works out. I'm first gonna give you just a quick tour of my pin boards. I am very much so a collector. I don't really have what people would call trading pins. Pretty much if they end up in my hands, I plan on keeping it for life. So I feel like if I give you a brief overview of what I collect and how I display them, it might give you a kind of a better idea of why I picked some of the pins that I did and things like that. Okay, I have to start with my Robin Hood board, and let me turn these off here a second. My husband is amazing, and he put LED lights in this here. I have a little remote. I can change the colors and things like that. Okay, so Robin Hood is my favorite. So I have this board here, which has plenty of room for more. Next, I'm gonna come over here actually, because this is my next favorite. I love artwork. Oh, and the Rescuers are on here too. So my Rescuers and Robin Hood, that's kind of at the top of my list. But let's talk about these here were Artland pins, and they were all by the same artist. This Music Box series, oh my gosh, could not love them more. And then these here were all by the same artist. I love when they put like an art print just directly on a pin. Like, oh, love that. And then here we have the Thomas Kincaid pins here. We have Rescuers. Then we'll jump over to this one. So this one kind of starts in the middle. We have your, I don't want to say basic Disney, but you know, I have like the attractions here, any of just Mickey Mouse and Waltz and castles. And then as you kind of spread out, I put movies all together. So that we have Sleeping Beauty. I only have one Mary Poppins pin, Emperor's New Groove, Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. Where's my Kingdom Hearts people? We have Snow White. We have some Muppets. Look at this one. Rizzo. Oh my gosh, I love Rizzo is my favorite. Wally. Oh, they're so cute. I have the full set there for the Runaway Railway, and then I have that pin there. I have a couple of these. I like this set. I don't have any more of those. But that's one I would like to add more to the set. Some Scrooge, Dalmatian. Olaf's by himself. Do I not have anything else that's frozen? Chip and Dale and DuckTales. Oh my, I love that one. Lenticular, is that what they call it? Narnia. I'm a big Narnia fan. Cinderella. Oh, and then out up there's a Paris one. And then this board here, we have Little Mermaid, a couple of those, Lion King, and Aladdin. Big fan of all three of those, so those are definitely ones I would want to add to. Down here we have my Up collection. This one here is actually a fantasy pin that I had made. Actually, it was made somewhere in China, but it says Doyle pins on it. Limited edition of 75. Most of them still sitting in a box now in my basement. So we have those. I have some ink and paint. And then over here, So here's where some of like my blind box pins are. I am so in love with blind box pins. I just love the creativity between like the different ones when it doesn't come right out and say like, hi, I'm Belle. Hi, I'm Ariel. Like, I just love the different details. Okay. So here's a question for you. When you get like the blind box pins, so if you have pins set up and separated out by movie, would you put like the Cinderella pin with the Cinderella pins, or would you put these all together like as a set? I think they look nice as a set. These other cake ones, I think there's more that we're going to be unboxing this video today. And then over here, Beauty and the Beast, only 2 Bambi ones. Jungle Book, not many there, but I love anything with like music notes, music pins. I was in band and chorus, so I'm a big, music person. I was on worship team. Peter Pan, Stitch, Nemo, Alice in Wonderland. I have a couple down here. I don't usually keep things on cards. And then Pink a la Mode had these vintage princess ones. So those are my pins. Let's see what else we have found. We'll leave a list down in the description box of all of the sellers that I've purchased from. So if you are new to Whatnot, if you're looking for new people to follow, most of them Disney. Some of them, like they might clean out storage lockers, but sometimes they'll hit a big like Disney storage locker and they'll do a show just dedicated to those kind of things. So I found some good deals there. I meant to film, and I actually filmed some of this already, and that footage seems to have disappeared from my phone. So we're just going to do all of them. And there was a point where I was going to film, and then I was like, oh, but I got a couple more on the way. Let me just wait for those. And then by the time those came in, I was like, oh, but I got a couple more on the way. And I was just like, okay, we need to film this. So I might not be able to match up everything with what seller I got it from. If I can, I will. So let me just start off with the Slinky Dog ears. This was from the ones that clean out the storage units. I got him for $7. Yeah. This pin here is Mary Poppins. I'm going to try to move quick because there are a lot. This still the price on the back of $40. I think if you go on eBay right now, I don't know that you can get it for like less than $50. I want to say I might have got it for $20, in the $20 range. 2 pins there linked with a chain. Super cute. The kite has like little strings on there. How great of a movie was this? Cool Runnings. Oh yeah, feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm. Price tag on the back there, $19.99. No, I didn't pay more than that for it, but I just thought this was, I mean, you don't see pins for that movie very often, if ever. Okay, I have a set of 3 here. Again, this was another seller that does like real estate auctions and things like that. There was a set of 4 and I only managed to get 3. So sometimes what they'll do, they'll show like a whole board of pins. In this case, they had a pin book. So they opened up the pin book page. They started the timer. And if you had the winning bid, you got to pick which pin you wanted. So I got 3 and somebody else ended up with the 4th one, but these actually have Mater on them. And it took me a second. I just like the movie poster style pins, and it was hard to see like on the screen. I didn't even realize at the time they all have like the Cars thing on this. So there's Mater. I could tell it was Mater for that Pirates one, but then here, if you look close, you can see one of the Cars guys, and then same with the Haunted Mansion. Oh yeah, there's Mater there with Haunted Mansion. 2011. So I might have to watch eBay for that 4th one, but they did originally come in a set. Those 3 there. Remember this one? This one came from heiheiletsunbox. If you're familiar with Ashley, I first found her on YouTube. She's so sweet. I didn't know that these even existed. These were a blind box set. Again, I like any of the pins with music, and Sebastian there on the record player. Next 3, I had also found myself in love. I'm not even a huge Halloween fan, but they had these cauldron pins, and I have So I had the Robin Hood one. The Robin Hood one went on the Robin Hood board, and there's a Hades one up there too. So I might end up bunching these together with the blind box set. So we have Peter Pan and Jafar and Alice in Wonderland. I'll grab the other two and put them on the board here together. Look how cute. Again, just like that's one that I love the differences. Like they're all so different and yet the same. Next, same thing, the cakes I was showing you. So I went ahead and I pulled these two off of my board. I had, I think that one's Belle. This one's Cinderella. Adding. So a lot of times with these blind box pins, this will be a type of auction where a seller will have like an entire, like a big board covered in pins. They'll start the bidding at like $1. It'll go up to like maybe $10. Usually the winning bid might be in that range if they're like $10 to $15 pins. And then the winner gets to choose what pin they would like. So that's probably how I ended up winning these. So we have Snow White, Jasmine. This one is Hercules. All right, so there's the cakes. Love those. A lot of the sellers will have giveaways. Sometimes they'll do buyers giveaways, which is usually like a higher end pin. So that's always fun as well. So I have here, I must have won a giveaway somewhere. And the giveaways can be anything, whatever the seller deems. Sometimes it's a mystery. You can get a pin. I got this Mulan Happy Meal toy. I'm pulling from the bin here. I'm not sure what came out of where. Oh, it's a Bambi one. See, this is so fun because I don't even remember like winning all of these. I must have got a good deal on this one. This says Disney Parks Collection. And look at how cute that is. Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. It says on the side there. 2014. This one. So this one I must have won another giveaway. Now we have Moana. And usually if you win a giveaway, they're going to be shipping you something anyway. And that'll make your shipping costs typically free since they're already sending you that giveaway item. So I'll usually try to like purchase something, you know, if I win a giveaway. Same thing with the shipping. Once you win like 1 or 2 pins and you've paid like the shipping for those, everything else you get usually is free because they're pins and they're small. This sticker was another giveaway item. It looks like Pooh. That's Donald's hat there. Almost has the eyes of Baymax. Is that what I'm looking at there? Okay. So this one had blind boxes. So one thing I really like about when a lot of the sellers do like auctions with the blind boxes, they might have like a whole, let's say they have 20 different blind boxes of like different ones. And if you win the bid, I could pick like, hey, I want to let's open this blind box. So they open it up, you see what it is. If you want to keep it, you keep it, or you can trade it immediately on the spot. They'll have a board behind here or, you know, behind them. And you can be like, that's not the one I was looking for. And there might be other ones of this set on the board. There could be pins from a different set. There could be whatever. So if you pull one that you're like, you can trade it. Be like, you know, I want that one instead. That's a huge plus, you know, if you're one that buys lots of blind boxes and don't like getting duplicates. Very, very fail-safe way to do it. So this one here, oh, I love these Christmas sweaters. We have Marie, Pinocchio, Bambi, Alice, Peter Pan, and Lady. I'm not a big Aristocats fan, but all the other ones, I mean, this might be one that I would want all of them from the set. So she taped it again, you know, even though I'd already seen like what it was that I was receiving from her. Pretty hefty too. So we have Pinocchio. Oh, and so this seller was doing a fun thing that when you won an auction, you pick your blind box or pick your pin or whatever, then she had like little snowmen with numbers on it, and you would pick one of those, and inside there would be an additional prize, which was really nice. I think I won like a couple different auctions with her, so I got a couple different prizes, and 2 of them were these really cute pens. I mean, that's always like a nice incentive to bid, get something a little extra. And this was Ashley's Treasure Trove. Oh, these are nice. Look at these. And then the other prize number that I had pulled, oh, nice little note, thank you for hanging out today, Ashley, was this Lego minifigures. And I had gotten, who did I get? I got somebody in a lot of pieces. Oh, this is the Coco Kid. I saw the movie once. I remember the dog. The guitar. Why is his name eluding me? That guy right there, that's who I have. And these are all the different ones. Oh, I want Robin Hood and Prince John. Oh my gosh, how adorable. Oh, look at Aurora with the owl. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these Lego minifigures weren't really on my radar, but I think they are now. So some more blind boxes from that order there. We have another sweater box. And this one was Peter Pan. Then this blind box was the cakes, which again, I have 4 of those already. So there's 9 in the set. I got a ways to go for those. Okay, so this one is Jasmine. I can add that. So now I have 5. So there's 4 more I still need for that set. I know there's another sweater one in here somewhere, so I'll give you a close-up look at those when we find that other one. This here. Now in a lot of these, it'll have the slip. This was Pintacularvanellope. Okay, so this one was, she was running a game called, it was Dashing Through the Shows, and it was an Advent mystery pool. So there was an Advent calendar. I think she had Munchlings, and she had like the Disney pin ornament things. But it was the same deal where you could pick a number, and that pin would be revealed, and then you could either keep that or trade it for something on her boards. When she was showing the boards, there was a pin that caught my eye. I don't have any from this collection yet, but I want them all. There's a Robin Hood one out there too, but this one isn't Robin Hood. But oh, have you guys seen these pins? So I had won the bid for $15, and I was like, did I really just see that pin on the trader board? So I got this for $15. It's the arcade pin of Aladdin, and this has a price tag on it of $19.99. Oh, I love that so much, and there's several different ones. I know there's the Lion King. I know there's a Robin Hood. I definitely want to get that one. But just how fun is that? Limited edition of 4,000, 2023. They're not like super old, but it's just the cutest. I mean, how fun would it be to have all the arcade games lined up? And then there's a pinball machine series, and I really want those too. I have a pinball machine actually down in my dining room. It belonged to my grandfather, and I used to go down into his garage and stand on a little step stool so I could reach up to see and to play. Now my husband actually took it to like a professional pinball restore a couple years ago for our anniversary, and had it all the lights and electric, like everything redone. There's LED lights in it, like it's nice. This one, oh, this is from the Florida Pickers. Every time they are on, I'm like clicking onto this stream. A lot of good stuff, a lot of fun in there. So this one, I have 2 pins, and I want to give away, which was a mystery pin. So the mystery pin here is this Mickey Mouse pin. This other pin, I paid $8 for this one, Prince John. And then he mentioned that he had some cast atlases. So I was able to purchase one of these for $5. If you go on eBay and try to look up a cast atlas, you're not going to get one for $5. And I had never even heard of these, but he talked about it a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm like, I really want one. So this is what the cast members are given. And it's like their map Like, here's a map of the Magic Kingdom tunnel. Oh, like that tunnel, like that just fascinates me. I know they do like the tours that are insanely expensive, which I'd love to do. I've only been to Disney 4 times in my life, and only 2 of those was in like my adult life. So it's not like we're there all the time. I don't know that's something I'll ever be able to afford, but that's just really cool. Let's see out here. And then there's a big overhead. I just think that's neat. So I was excited to be able to get my hands on one of those for $5. Okay, next bag. This is from the Fairy Godmother. What did I get here? So I got 4 pins here. Can't remember how much I paid. One of these was $6. So I think I ripped off part of this. All I know is I paid $6 for one of these. So we have Timon and Pumbaa BFFs. I know I wouldn't have paid more than $10 for that. Like, this is one that I would have been like, just kind of like, oh, that's not going for very much. Swipe. Like, just to continue to build my collection. 2017. Same with this one. I do love Beauty and the Beast though. And this is one I hadn't seen before. It's got Maurice. And his machine there. This is 2012. This one here. So my thought process with this one, like, everybody's trying to get their hands on like Splash Mountain pins right now, and those are going up in value. I wonder why, like, other attractions that have closed down. It seems like, I don't know, I saw this and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to have. We have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. On the back it says pin number 10 of 101 Disney Photo Ball. I wonder if this came from the same set of this one. So this was a Robin Hood one that I did not have. My guess is I saw this one, I bid on this, and I won this. So shipping either wasn't very much or was free for anything else. So if there was like good deals, or if those weren't going for very much, I probably just like, let's just add those in. But this one said Disney Photo Ball, pin number 55 of 101. So I know there's like that set or collection of 101. 2 pins in here. Sunshine's Treasure Trove. These guys, really sweet couple. I think that's where I got the Slinky Dog ears from. They, you know, clean out storage units, and when they find a bunch of Disney stuff, they'll run a show just for that. I got these little Mickey heads. 2012. Next, this is the Whatnot seller is Floridianflipper. Just gonna rip my address off so you can see how it's listed on here. So it'll say like winner's choice number 10, winner's choice number 13, winner's choice number 17. So I don't know what price goes with what pin. I mean, obviously I knew when I was bidding, but when it comes in, that's how it's listed. So I know I paid, so there's 5 things. I paid $14, $15, $12, $15, $15. So everything I pull out, I paid between $12 and $15 for. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Okay. So again, I paid between 12 and 15, probably 15 for this. This one is, I think, fairly new. Has a price tag of $19.99. It looks like Sir Hiss there, kind of. There's the back there. See. Woo! These mechanical mischief pins, oh, like when I saw these, I am so in love with the idea of these. I think they're so creative. And I didn't even notice, like, in the back of this pin, there's like this really pretty like resin background. I'll have to get a close up of that. And just the detail. Got the snakes there. Oh my goodness. So again, one of the newer pins, $19.99, and I paid between 12 and 15. Probably 15. I honestly don't know how some of these sellers do it and make money, but I know some of them will get like huge collections in and get a deal, and I like that a lot. So I know that they had, for the mechanical mischief, they had a set of like the carded pins, and they also had some blind box pins with those. I know some of the blind box ones are in here somewhere, because there was a Robin Hood one. So these other ones, Oh, okay, well, you know what, I mean, not all sellers do this, but this one had the sticker on it with number 17, so I can pair that up. This one I paid $12 for. This is almost got like that same mechanical look. I think these came out a little bit ago though. Here's the Stitch. Oh, 2011. I paid $14 for this one. This was another Robin Hood one. Sherwood Forest, Keep Your Chin Up. This is The Rescuers. I didn't have that pin. It's got Joanna. I love Joanna. Oh my goodness. The lizard. Putting all my Mickey heads in this little chip cup here. Okay, here are some pins from Hey Hey from Ashley. A little note. Look at this. Where did she get this paper? Oh my gosh, I need that. It says, thank you so much, friend. Enjoy your amazing pins. I appreciate you. Love, Ashley at Hey Hey, Let's Unbox. Sent some stickers. We got Stitch, Potato Head, Mulan, and Alice. And the pins I got there, she has their own little cards. She puts them on. We got Peach Dragon. I love Peach Dragon. I don't have a lot of pins of him. I don't think I had any up on that board. Pricing on the back. Can't remember. She sometimes runs sales, so they might have been on sale that day. But that was the original price of $18. And then you don't see very many pins of this movie, but I love this. I love them all. I love Herbie. There's Herbie Goes Bananas. Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. You remember all those? Love it. So this one had a price of $20 on it. Again, she might have been running a sale that day, so it might have been like a little bit cheaper, but I couldn't pass up Herbie. She is the cutest packaging too. I kind of want to save that. Oh, here's more from Hey Hey. This might have been a different day, different order, different. So we have The Rescuers. That's one I didn't have. This one had a price tag of $10 on it. I want to say like I've seen that pin, like, was that like part of a set? I'm not sure, but I thought that was cute to add. And then remember the Mechanical Mischief ones I was telling you about, that there's blind box ones. It's Sir Hiss from Robin Hood. So that one was $20. But as soon as I saw the Mechanical Mischief ones, like I knew, like I have to have the Robin Hood one. Moving right along. This one's like pretty well stuffed. What did I get from here? Okay, so this was like a CVS receipt. The Whatnot seller on this one, Golexploit. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not sure if they're marked. Oh yeah, I'll be able to tell you. Okay, this one does have numbers on it, so I'll be able to tell you how much I paid for each one. So this one here, I believe there's like a whole set of like these Coca-Cola pins, but I like the Coca-Cola branded stuff, and we have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This one I paid $7 for. I paid $6 for this one. I think this is a pin I'd probably never even seen before, but I was like, $6, okay. So it says $15, but I paid $8 for this one. Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. So a couple years ago, when my husband and I went to Disney, and I had never been to Hollywood Studios. He hadn't either. That was our first time there. And the very first ride we went on that morning was the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. And that just shoots you out like right off the gate. Like that's not recommended. It's like the first ride in the morning. But yeah, so that holds a nice memory for me. Says I only paid $5 for this one. Really? That's really cheap. Like that's a recent mystery. Add him to my Muppets. A very manly Muppet. I think this one, it looks like I won 2 different buyer's mystery giveaways. I didn't know what pin was coming, but this is cool. Pirates of the Caribbean, Walt Disney World, 2002. Wow, that's pretty cool. So for the giveaways, if you're not familiar with Whatnot, you know, when they run a giveaway, you just swipe to enter, and typically you have to be following them on the app. And when they do the buyer's giveaway, you know, if you've purchased something from them during that live stream, you can enter the buyer's giveaway. I paid $8 for this one, so it's another Coca-Cola one. Absalom? Is that his name? I thought that would go nicely with the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. All right, number 553. I got this one for $5. Woo. So I got another cake one. Woohoo! This one is Tiana. This one is also only $5. So it's Alice growing out of the house. There. And this was another giveaway that I had won. So I won 2 giveaways during that live stream. Also purchased a lot of pins there. Heard the best kept Disney secret, Disney Vacation Club, 2005. Now there's also sellers that sometimes they'll have very, very high-end pins, which is always fun to see and to watch. I haven't been brave enough to, I mean, unless it's like a pin that I know a lot about or I've been watching for a while, but they're neat to see. Okay, this is from the 7 Wagoneers. So let's see, I paid $15, $12, $12, $16. The $12 to $16 range. Let's see what I got. Oh yeah! I think these were all blind box pins, which I'm loving. So this one here, remember the record player? So here's another one from that set. This one, of course, is Sleeping Beauty. So, oh yeah, enough room for that one there. Okay, so now we have another Mechanical Mischief. This is the crocodile from Peter Pan. Got a little Ariel sticker. Jennifer, thank you so much for your first purchase from Holly. That's nice. Keep that. Here's our other sweater. It's Bambi! These sweaters are just so adorable. And I said I would show the sweaters once I found that other one, and we can see close up of those cakes all together. So here's the sweaters. Oh, I love those. And then the cakes are above there. And just kind of a close up of anything else. There's the record players. Those Mechanical Mischief ones. Okay. Oh, there's another sticker in here. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, more stickers. I didn't see them. Oh, how cute is that one, Piglet? Okay, now this blind box one, these are recent, and these are the Christmas tree ones. And when they first opened it, I thought it was broken. I didn't realize that they come in, it's a 2-pin set. So this is, of course, Dumbo. See in the tree there's the little tent for the circus. Here's the star with Dumbo's hat on there. Very, very cute. Next, oh, this seller, she had hand-painted bags that she puts your pins in. Or actually, she didn't even put the pins in the bag. She just sends like this hand-painted bag. Put my name on the top there. Look at that! How adorable. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Okay. Margie Offerman. So she has an eBay store too. So her whatnot screen name is margiescuties. There is that. She had a lot of nice stuff. I'll keep that card. I'll just show all 3 at the same time. But this is how, so we have, she had a Herbie's one. Herbie Goes Bananas. Oh, so I got that one. There is Nick in the teacup. I thought that teacup was gorgeous. And then we have, this was a blind box thing of Mulan, the Reflections pin. This Nick teacup. Looks like, I think this one was a Hong Kong Disneyland. 2000. Gonna hurt my eyes trying to see the date. Anyway, I thought that teacup was beautiful. And then Herbie Goes Bananas. You don't see Herbie ones very often. 2001. That's when I graduated high school. Yeah. And also from her, I loved this. She had this Lumiere pin, like pin. I'll show you the back first. See, it's a pin, but oh my gosh. Like, I kind of want to get a chain and put that on a necklace. Like, I don't know. Like, I just thought that was beautiful. I got this pin just sitting at the bottom. I remember, I think I got this one for $2. Block in the Park, 2018, presented by Disneyland Resort. I have no idea. I was just like, $2. All right, swipe. Then we had, these were also recent blind box ones, these Christmas wreaths. Now, I thought there's a couple of them that have like a hat at the top, and it was hard to tell. I really wanted like a Robin Hood one, but there wasn't a Robin Hood one on the board. There was this one. I think Pinocchio has like a similar hat, and Robin Hood has a similar hat. This one, Peter Pan has the ships on it. Robin Hood, you're going to look for the archery targets. Next. So this was from Hairytornado. I don't know where they got that name, but they are wildly popular on both YouTube and whatnot. They have great shows. They do a lot of like thrift store finds, lots of those kind of videos. People love them. They're really great. They recently purchased like a huge Disney collection of items. So I got this pin for $8. And the thing with their whatnot shows is there's just so many people on that, I mean, the more people that are on, kind of less likely you're going to get a really good deal because the bids are going to go up. But I saw this one and it was just, I was able to get it for $8. And I was like, you know what? I really like this. It's Skull Rock. I just thought it looked like really meaty and chunky and would look pretty cool. 2016, I think that says. I don't think their stream was very long that day, so that was the only pin I got from them. And didn't win any giveaway or anything, and they just put another pin in there for me. It's Olaf. So thank you. That was very nice of them. And I think they do that. I mean, they're just super nice. They're so nice. So they sent me that one as well. 2014, I think that says. I think now I have 2 Olaf pins. That's all I have for Frozen. Next, so there's a giveaway item. Disney pin, $6, $6, $11, $19. Hopefully you'll be able to tell which one the $19 one is. And then there's a grand opening cast member gift pin. I got that for $13. Let me show you that one first. I thought this was really cool. So this envelope here to our very special cast. So this was something given to the cast members in honor of Disney Animal Kingdom. I don't know if it's a pin, maybe a coin. Yes. So it's this coin here. And it says, thanks for making the Magic Disney Cast April 1998. A new species of theme park with our best wishes. Judson Green, president of Walt Disney World Attractions, and Al Weiss, president of Walt Disney World Resort. I just thought that was really cool. So for $13, I grabbed that. I think it's a cute, not cute, I just think it's a neat piece of history to have. All right, so again, our pins are, there's a mystery one, or like a giveaway one that I won. $6, $6, $11, $19. So here, not a huge fan of the Vinylmation things, but Vinylmation, so he's kind of big compared to the other pins there. I think this is the one I paid $19 for. It was a Figment skunk one. It was kind of cool. I used to have a pet skunk. 2008. Original price tag of $10.95. But I thought it was really cute. I'm not a huge Figment. Ew! Figment stabbed me. I'm really not a huge Figment fan. But thought it was cute. And just the skunk aspect of it. And it's got a cool green resin effect there on the writing. Must have got a good deal on this one. Thought it was cute. Little Donald anchor. And then I got this one. I had never seen it before. Didn't know much about it, but I just thought it was like artsy. 2012, I think that says. But there's that. Is that Aurora? I think so. It's kind of like an artsy rendition. think I got this on eBay. I want to say I got all 4 for like $12. I don't know. It was like a really good deal. And these are the, I'm gonna put them up on the board and then I'll give you a close up. But they're these cupcake ones. Again, like the blind box thing. Love these. Oh, and they have sparkle in them. 2021. Great deal on those. We have Pinocchio, Cheshire, Dumbo, and Simba. And they have like sparkle in them. Like I would definitely want like the rest from that set. I think those are beautiful. Okay, these are from Matthew Corso, another great seller, very, very knowledgeable with pins, has a ton. I have 4 pins here, paid $4, $4, $5, and $6. And I do like that he wrote which one goes with what, so I can tell you what I paid for each one. Did I really get this one for only $4? So this is a cupcake one of the Mad Hatter. I wonder, was that in the same set as that one? I probably saw this one on the Whatnot live stream and then went searching for more because I thought it was so pretty. It could be a separate set. I mean, you know, sometimes they'll have, looks like it could go, you know, several different kinds of cupcake runs. And Alice, I got this one for $4. This was the Kite. This one's Walt Disney Presents, says 1958. I paid $6 for this one. I just like the old school TV feel of it. Classic. The Art of Disney. I paid $5 for this one, but this one's gonna go with my art pans. This is Art of Disney, Downtown Disney, a marketplace. Very cool. There's this card, Matthew Corso, vintage Disney pins and grails. I'll follow him. There's his info. Okay, one more bag. This one here. So this is a box lunch order that I recently placed of blind box pins. And there's another order coming of a few more. I'll give you a sneak peek, but I am going to save that for a different video. We have more of the Christmas trees, the bicycles, these tents. I bought 6 boxes of these because I mean, we'll see if we can get the set, but I thought those were really cute. These potted plants. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some lollipop ones. We'll do a separate video of that because so this last one here, this is from the Florida Pickers. Oh my gosh. Just turn off my address so I'm not accidentally showing that. Okay, so all Disney pins. I paid $18. I know which one I paid $18 for. $18, $9, $2, $10, $10, $9, $11, $10, $9, $11, $10. So that's the range. We have an $18 pin, a $2 pin. I don't remember what the $2 pin was. And then the rest are in the range of, looks like $9 to $11. We'll start with the $18 pin. So this is one, I didn't have this one. And it's funny because when he showed this on the screen and I'm looking at my board because I knew I had a Robin Hood like book one. And I was like, oh, that one's different. Turns out it's way different. I didn't realize the difference in size. So as I'm looking at my board, I was like, oh, okay, I have this one. This one's huge. I love it. So I actually want to see what the inside of this one looks like. So this was sealed, limited edition of 1100. I think I looked on eBay and I don't know that you could get it for less than, I want to say 30. I don't know, but I paid 18 for it. It's Robin Hood. So this is what the inside of like the little one looks like. And this is, look at that. Oh, that's so cute. That's what the inside of this one looks like. I love that. I was gonna put this one I already had, but I'm gonna put it next to there for comparison. So this one was one in the $9 to $11 range. It was another Mechanical Mischief. I want to say his name is Percy because I heard other people say it was Percy. I couldn't tell you what movie he's from. But it was another Mechanical Mischief one. I was like, all right, let's get that one. So here's, oh, this board has got very heavy. These Mechanical Mischief ones. So again, the carded ones, you know, more detailed on the thicker end too. I love those. And then these were from the blind box. I think they're really cool. Oh, I know what one was the $2 one now. Okay, so let me do these two next. I think this is one where he had a whole bunch of pins up on the board and would run the timer, and whoever won at the end of, you know, 10 or 15 seconds, you could choose your pin. And there was a couple Robin Hood ones up on there, and I didn't recognize them at first. So they went as a set, but the set had been split up. So I won 2 of the pins, so I paid about $10 each for them. And originally when it came out, it would have been like $20. I mean, now you pay more for it for the whole set. So I paid $20 and I got 2 of them out of this set. Somebody else got the other 2. So we got those 2 there. I think that's perfect with their facial expressions. Put them on the board like that. This one was the $2 pin. It was, again, it was another pin set that had been split. Other people, you know, the other pins were going for higher. I think this one was just kind of left. Nobody really wanted it. I was like, oh, $2. I'm like, swipe. Limited edition of 1500. It's the little train. I'll try to find a picture of what the whole set looked like, but it was pieced out. You know, somebody wanted an auction for this pin, somebody wanted an auction for this one, and that's what was left, and no one else was bidding on it. So I was like, I'll take it. I'll put it with my train pins. This next one, I've seen a couple of these now, these plain airplane pins. This is the first one I've actually like gotten, but I think they're so cute. So this is the 3 fairies. Oh, they're hidden Mickey pins. I'd like to get more of the plain ones. I think they're cool. And then we had another Robin Hood pin. Oodalali. I have another cake pin here. And it's one, I think it's one that I opened up in a different package. So I probably got excited, saw the cake pins, looked on my board and said, oh, I don't have that one. Not realizing like, hey, you just won an auction of that one like 3 days ago. So I have an extra Snow White cake pin. If anybody has one that I'm missing, you want to trade for Snow White, I got you. This next one, again, I'm a big Narnia, you know, C.S. Lewis fan, and I know there's some pins out there. So when this one popped up, I was like, oh, that's cool. So it says opening day 2008, Narnia, Prince Caspian, New York City. Have a price tag of $10.95. I paid either around that or maybe a little bit more. But again, for a Narnia pin, limited edition of 1,000, 2008. 3 more. These cute little pixelated Bernard and Bianca from Rescuers. Here is this Prince John coin pin. Can you see him? Make him out there. Hidden Mickey pin 4 of 6, 2009. And last but not least, this was a blind box pin, and it was Robin Hood Reflections. Here it had a price tag on the back of $15, and again, I paid somewhere between $9 and $11. That is my pin mail. So now I'm going to transfer these to their appropriate spot on my other boards. Stay off the Whatnot app. Just kidding. Great way to grow your collection and meet some other great people in the Disney community. So if you're still here watching this video, thank you so much for sticking around this long. When the other box lunch order comes in, we're going to be opening up some blind boxes and see what we get. So thanks so much, and I'll see you then. All right, bye.